start with exercise 13.3. Let us try to understand the formula, how it came, right, for the curved surface area of a cone, pi r L. Alright, so when you look at the first figure here, you will see it is a typical cone, right? And curved surface area means this curved region here. Of course, even the back region which we cannot see. Alright, so this is a cone of height h and a slant height. This is the slant height, alright, L that they have given to us. Now, what if I cut right through here in the middle here like this? Will I get something like this if I cut it? Right. Now, once you get this, you flip it A this side and B this side. Right, then you'll get something of this sort. You'll get a sector of a circle, but we'll do this one, we're doing circle, okay? But for now, have a look here. So when you look here, can you see that I've made 3 little triangles here? Of course, this is not perfect triangle, okay? But since it is negligible, it is acceptable. 1, 2, 3, and then depends. All right, it may be 100, it may be 1,000 small little triangles. Totally up to you. Okay, how many small triangles you want to make? Which means what? The curved surface area of a cone is, I have to add all the triangles here, right? If I add the area of all the small triangles, then I should get the curved surface area of this cone. That is what we're going to do. Okay, so you can see that I've taken out one here, so for us to understand. So you will see that the slant height, this becomes the height now. All right, and of course this is the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes on. Clear? So how do you find the area of this small triangle here? Formula is base into height, right? So area of triangle base into height. So like I said, in order to find a curved surface area of this cone here, it has to be sum of the areas of all triangles. Clear? But I'm just going to show us 3 here, right? So you can see half base 1 into height, base 2 into height, base 3 into height. So what do you notice here is that the height are common, right? So I've taken height common here and I've added all the base here, b1 plus b2 plus b3. But do you notice that the base, right, all the base, this is the base. Can you see that it is actually a circle once I put it back into a cone, right? It is a circle, which means I have to know the perimeter or the boundary of the circle when I add all these, right? So in short, I can just simply write it as twice pi r. Then I can divide this 2 and 2. What am I left with? Pi r L. So that is how I get the curved surface area of any cone. Alright, so we'll be doing even slant height because sometimes in the question they will not give us the slant height. Alright, so what is the formula on how to find a slant height? We'll be using the Pythagoras theorem. You can already see here the slant height is here, height given, radius is here, right? So if I take out this portion, then it will look something like this, which becomes a right triangle. Clear? So what does the Pythagoras theorem says? The square of the longest side is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. What are the two sides? H square and r square, sum of the squares, right? Now this square, I'll take it to the other side, that means I'll have root here. So how do you find slant height? L equals root of h square plus r square. That is how you will get the slant height, alright, the formula. Let's do question number 1 here. So if we read the question, they've given us a diameter of the base of the cone, right? The diameter is 10.5. They've given the slant height is this, L is 10 centimeter. What are they asking us? Find a curved surface area. So curved surface area means this region and even the back, right? We just have to put it directly in the formula. Diameter given, so if I find a radius, it has to be divided by 2, and I'm going to get this much. Slant height given, then curved surface area of the cone formula is pi r L. Pi is 22 by 7, radius is 5.25, and the slant height is 10, which I've written here. Then I can divide this 7 by 7, then 0.77 is 49, then 7 5 is 35, right? When you multiply these two, you'll get 7.5, and when you multiply 22 into 7.5, you're going to get 165 centimeter square, which will give us a curved surface area of the cone.